Hey everybody, good evening. It's Lynn Renee McDonald here for Practical Spirituality Live. Today in this segment, what I'd like to talk about is our pets. Okay, pets. Thanks God for the clearest channel to you, love energy, to teach the people about our pets. Pets are they're like, pets are animals, right? And I'm like, yeah, we know, right? So anyways, pets are amazing energy beings. Dogs, cats, whatever pet we have is here to teach us about love. They're higher vibrating energy beings who come from love. One of my favorite examples and best examples is the dog. All right, the dog is just an amazing, unconditional love energy being, who is really here to teach all people about love energy in its purest form, and also about living in the now. Okay, dogs are really super amazing creatures, filled with love and light, and they have so much to teach. They have self-love. They have a communication code and understanding, a love for life, a love for happiness, and a love for joy, as do all pets, and all animals. The issues come in is when we're unwell to those pets, or they have been in unwell situations, that causes the behavior of the animal to be unwell, or somebody doesn't honor and respect and love them in the healthiest, best way. So I just want to take a few minutes here now to tell you guys the importance of our pets, because they show us love all the time. They never stop. I myself have 3 dogs. All right, we had 4. We lost one last January, and it was a heartbreaker. It really was, because he was so amazing. All right, and so there's so much to tell you about pets, okay? Those are some of the things that they're here to teach us. They also bring us wisdom and guidance. They're super high vibrating souls, all right? Many times when an animal dies that we're close to, or before its time, so to speak, like there's a general lifespan, depending on the animal. Could be 15 years, could be 10, could be 9, 8, 20. Sometimes it's less than that. And usually when it is because they're super high vibrating. Super high vibrating. They've come here for a specific mission to teach you and give you gifts and tools. One of the best things was that I learned this, and how I learned this is through my sister's dog, Jack, whom I love like crazy. He passed away last January, and he had, before he left, we discovered he had cancer. I knew he was sick all along, and he just taught us huge learning lessons. I learned that when once again, it's like, how many times do I had to learn some lessons, right? I learned that when your dog is sick, or something's not right, and what's going on, or you don't know what's going on, you talk to Spirit and ask Spirit for sure. So you don't second guess yourself, and trust Spirit, because we took this dog to the vet a bunch of times, and even their blood test, nothing was diagnosing him as being unwell in any way, shape, or form. And this started about when he was like, I want to say about 3. He started to do this limp thing, and so that really brought us into like, wow, what's happening here with him. But instantly I was like, yeah, something's not right. So I bring it to my guides, Spirit, love energy, God, and I ask them. And the whole time I'm getting cancer. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what is going on here? I keep getting that. But I didn't want to believe in my people space that a dog so young, so beautiful, so seemingly healthy and amazing could have cancer, right? But this was a huge lesson for us, because the truth is Jack did have cancer, all right? He had it all along. I knew in my heart, my sister kept getting messages as well that he was going to die, more closer to his death, of course, all right? He ended up passing away right after, I think it was his 8th birthday. And it's funny because it's not funny, but really amazing, because 8 is the number of abundance. All right, so Jack really had so much abundance. Sorry. So he had so many gifts to give. All right, thanks, Spirit, for clearing all this out. Let me feel my emotions in the healthiest, best way. and get in that space to teach you and be with you guys. He had so many gifts to share with us. He was such an unconditional love energy soul. He taught us about listening to our hearts and our knowing, even when the doctors and the vets and the people out here were all wrong. They kept saying, oh, he just has allergies. He just has this. His immune system was never 100% right. And we were just like, what the fuck? You know, but the whole time, God was guiding me and telling me straight from source, hey, man, they're like, this dog is sick. He has cancer. And the whole time I was like trying to honor my sister, not get involved, but still be there for her because it's her dog. You know, so it's a fine line of huge, huge learning that this beautiful number 8 abundance dog taught us. You know, he taught us all of these things, how to talk to God, really, you know, and listen and hear and recognize and do. Don't ignore your intuition. Okay, that was one of his greatest gifts to us. Then he also taught me so much about curing and healing, or not curing, so to speak. I hate to use that word, healing cancer naturally. Because cure is just not the word for me right now. That's the healthiest and best for me. So healing is a better word. So he taught us so much about healing and just love across the board, you know, and he was such a lovely energy being. He got along with everybody. There was nobody this dog didn't like. And only did he attack anybody or be aggressive to anybody when something was threatening him or us. So he really was a great matriarch of our family. And we have 3 other dogs that are super amazing, super amazing. And we miss him, of course, huge, huge. But this is just a segment to show you how much we love our pets, how much our pets have to teach us, you know, about unconditional love. And just like when you yell or get upset with your dog, what do? They come running over and they love you no matter what. They come over to see you. They're always happy. They know when you're there. They know what you're saying. I don't give a fuck what anybody says out here in this reality. They know. And if you listen and you ask, you can communicate with God to get those answers, to be in that space, to hear them speak and have an even better relationship, the best relationship from love energy with our pets, because they are such magical beings. The whole world has such an immense amount of wisdom and love and truth and all that is God or love energy to learn from them. Okay? I know I'm a little emotional with all this today. Dogs just get me, especially you know, when it's your own dogs too, because you're emotionally involved in them. Okay, so Jack totally taught us so much, because in the end, when he was going to cross over, you know, I went and I went in a space with Spirit, and Spirit guided me to do all this research and learn so much with Spirit about natural healing and how to help people and pets with cancer and illnesses, and across the board, increase immune systems and increase your immune system. And it was just an incredible experience. I mean, and this dog brought that to us. I also got to witness some really amazing things in terms of when a few days before he started to cross over, and actually months too, up to a year before he started to cross over, he was really a big black German Shepherd with this huge, gorgeous head, really big. He was tall. All right. He taught us about that animals can be other animals and still carry those animalistic traits in them. Like my Nani is a wolf. All right. She has a lot of wolf energy that she carries in her soul. Even though she's a white German Shepherd today, she has that wolf energy. It's some amazing stuff. And when she goes on, she has told me, she's literally showed me all the lifetimes we have had together. And then she's told me that in the next 3 lifetimes after she leaves me here, which I'm having an issue about, so I got to pray about this too, because she told me she's going back with the wolves and she wants to be a wolf again, and I'm excited for her, but I don't want to let her go. Sorry. Okay. All right. Thanks God for bringing me back again. But they teach us about past lives, and she teaches me that she can communicate. She can show me her past lives. Sometimes I'll be driving down the road and I'll get a vision of us together. And when I was a Celtic warrior for lifetimes, we spent together, me and her, and she was right by my side the whole time. It's so amazing. And this is the relationship that we have with our pets. Sorry. It's just so incredible. It really is. And Jack too. Jack taught us all about all this natural healing stuff and his lifetimes. He had many lifetimes as a horse. He's been with my sister Jennifer forever. And the whole time when he was sick and unwell, he never complained. He was just one of those dogs that was so happy the whole time, which then made it even more difficult to see if there was anything wrong with him. But the whole time, God was talking to me, telling me, hey, the dog is cancer. The dog is cancer. And the vet kept saying, no, the dog's fine. You know, we didn't tell him that because I didn't listen to my intuition. And so he taught us that as well. And you learn from these things, right? So, lots of emotion. Lots of emotion. Dogs bring us because you feel that love so intensely. Okay, so I really could use some tissues here. All right, thanks God for bringing me back to earth here, out of this totally emotional space here. So, so these are some of the great gifts that my dogs and dogs teach us and pets teach us. They teach us about communication, past lives, love, the lifetimes that you've had with them. They know what you're saying, okay? And if you can't hear them and you don't know, you ask God that you can. You ask God that you get it. You ask God that you understand, okay? And you always come from love. And they have so much more to teach us. And they are our companions, our guides, our best friends, okay? And they are here to serve us in an amazing way from love. And we need to honor them. And when they cross over, be there for them. Don't drop them off at the vet. Go to the vet if you have to go to the vet. And even better, have the vet come to you and ask your dog when it is time for him to leave, if he is sick or unwell. And you will know if you have to bring him to the vet and assist him in his crossing over. And if he wants that. And if you don't know, you ask your dog. And if you're really emotional and crazy like I am about pets, and your pets, right? Like we all really truly are. When you're like that, bring it to source. Ask God to clear that out of you. Ask God that you know the God's honest truth about what is to do that is best, that your pet tells you so you know, and you do the right thing from love for not only you, for him, you, and your family. Okay, so when it's time to say goodbye, you always do the right thing. So I just wanted to take this few minutes here to talk to you guys. Of course, I'm like I get in this very emotional, passionate space about pets because they are so beautiful and they are so spiritual and amazing. And we are so blessed to have them. And I should love the people in my life this much. It says it's a huge commentary to the world out there, right? So thank you, God, for that for us in the best way for us and all, or something better. Okay. So I give you some really good tips and tools to teach you about pets and animals and the connection that we have to them. And they usually stay with us for lifetimes, over and over, and you can call them back in, but they will not come in until it is healthiest and best for you and them and all. And it may not be in this lifetime. Like Nana wants to go and be a wolf in the next 2 to 3 lifetimes. And Jack's, he loves being a horse, so it wouldn't surprise me if he came in back as Sophia's horse. So he was really tall, and he had like a short tail like a horse, but then he had this big black German Shepherd bear head. It's just amazing, amazing dog. So thanks for listening, and I hope I've enlightened you guys a little bit about our animals and how blessed we are to have them. Sorry, I'm getting so crazy emotional. Something is clearly going on. All right. So you guys have a great night. Much love to you. Any questions about your pets or things that you want to know, past lives with them, you know, the time that you spent, with them, how many lifetimes they've been with you, any kind of health, medical conditions. This is all part of my gifts. And I will gladly help you and your dog. Just PM me, text me, or contact me on Facebook or here on YouTube, okay? All right, so remember, our pets are super magical, and we are so blessed to have them. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.